Hey guys, welcome to Robin Music Co. I'm Skylar.
And I'm Drew. And today we're going to figure out if hand-wired really makes a difference.
We have a Cat Cub 15R USA Player Series. This is a PCB amplifier. On the bottom, we have a Cub IV 15R, which is a hand-wired amplifier. Other than one being hand-wired and the other being PCB, there are two differences. This one has a digital reverb and a solid-state rectifier, and the hand-wired has a tank reverb and a tube rectifier. Both amps are set to the same settings in the EQ section, and the volumes have been matched.
And we'll be playing both amps through a 2-rock cabinet that has 3 10-inch speakers.
And the guitar we'll be using is a PRS semi-hollow special. I think the hand-wired one definitely sounded maybe a little more flat and organic compared to the PCB, where I think you could hear a lot more of the high end. Marcel, what about you?
Yeah, no, I agree. I think the in the hand-wired version, you kind of get a little bit more of an evenness throughout the sound. I think in the Player Series, you have a little bit of a scooped mid. The lows seemed a little bit louder and the highs seemed a little bit higher. Not that it sounded bad at all. Right. I think whenever you turned on the pedal, I think both handled the pedal very similarly. That the sound was very good in both of them.
The amp drive was definitely a little bit different.
I thought so on the amp drive too. I almost thought, especially when you hit your last chord and let it ring out, I think some of the harmonics came out with the hand-wired version a little bit more. Kind of felt like it had a little bit more bloom to it. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's sometimes hard to.
Well, when we first turned on the amp drive on which one was it? It was the PCB one. We were immediately wanting to turn the cut knob down because there was some shrillness to it.
It's true.
And we didn't do that with the hand-wired one.
Exactly. Yeah.
They both sounded good, especially there's the hand-wired one is going to be more expensive,
right?
All day long compared to the PCB one.
Yeah.
But they both sound phenomenal.
And I think you can get to very similar sounds with them. You just have to play with the EQ a little bit and the cut knob.
Right.
Yeah.
Which one of the things we didn't really go through was the hand-wired has a depth knob, which controls some stuff in the low end. I don't know if it's a cut or something, but it moves around something in the low end and give you more depth. And the PCB one doesn't have that.
Right.
But we kept it off. The depth knob was off in the video just to try to be more apples to apples.
I think going with either one of these amps, they're both killer amps.
Yeah, they both sound amazing. Which yeah. So
Yeah.
I guess that's our conclusion: is they're both really good amps.
Yeah. So at the end of this video, you're going to see 2 clips. One's going to be from the hand-wired version. The other one's going to be from the PCB board. See if you can figure out which one's which.
According to our analytics, 99.8% of people are not subscribed to us. So please, we need help. Please